Hi, I'm Ann with Cutting Edge Background. Now, who doesn't love autumn, right? Pumpkin spice, the leaves are changing, crisp air, it's spooky season. And we've got some terrifying things that I'll tell you about if your background checks aren't comprehensive and complete. And those two things boil down to juries and headlines. And you don't want part of either of those. If you hire someone and heaven forbid they assault, or worse, a coworker or one of your customers, you could find yourself in front of a jury. It's a fact of life these days. So you need to be sure that your background checks are comprehensive. It is hard to defend a lawsuit if your best defense is, Your Honor, we spent the $5 on the nationwide super search, but it had gaps and we missed things. Because the plaintiff's lawyer is going to tell the judge, if they had spent the $19.95, or if you had spent the $40 for a comprehensive background check, then the monster that put their client in the hospital wouldn't have gotten the job and he could have been going on with his life, right? So you need to be sure that your pre-employment background checks are absolutely comprehensive. Make sure that you are searching courthouse records. Make sure that you're getting the federal courts. Sex offender records are real easy to search and should always be included. Now, I could go on about attorney's fees, time away from work, and if you're lucky, what it's going to cost to settle that lawsuit. I have had that happen with a client, someone who became a client of mine because they called me and said, if we had run the background check, if we knew this guy's history, we never would have hired him. And it cost them attorney's fees, time away from work, and in the end, they spent about $400,000 in settlement costs just to make it go away. So make sure that your background checks are comprehensive. If you've got questions, if you want to know more, give me a call, drop me a line. I'd love to even just consult and make sure that you are getting what you need to put yourself in the best position possible this spooky season. Look forward to hearing from you all. Boo!